Do you think I can act?
Shoot your shot.
Shege. See, how can we make money and not do Yahoo?
You bring back wrong. You're wicked.
That's the problem. I have to make sure that my skin is good for you to paint. Some don't actually know their craft well. No offense.
Offense.
You will be pissed. You will be pissed. Like, have the fear of God. Attach the fear of God to what you are doing.
So, hi, everybody.
Hello.
What's up? So, my name is Toluwani, of course, you know. My full name is Toluwani Kunle-Ajagbe, and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome back. And today, we're doing another episode of Conversations with the Creative.
Last of the last.
Last time.
The final last.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to my channel. So today's video, we're going to be having another session or another episode of Conversations with the Creative with drum rolls.
Hi, my name is Toluwanimi Kunle-Ajagbe, but people know me as Toluwani George, aka Shining. I am an actor, I am a model, I am subservient. Yeah. A lot of things. Actually, a lot of things. But for now, we're just majoring in this. I highly doubt the possibility of swinging that way, but just for the clout.
We can try.
Just for the clout.
Yeah.
Because we can actually do everything.
There's also money.
Straight as there's also should have
That was just something that we wear Apple Watch using
gadgets everywhere. Oh, just so this is linked to this and linked to this. You can't do it. I believe. Yeah.
Never understand.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Anyway, so guys, today's video we're going to be having normal conversations with Toluwani Kunle-Ajagbe. Chanole Osile, I'll call her Shining Chanole.
That's a you thing. You know that's
a me
okay,
thing.
Right.
You know, the thing is, I'm HNG.
That's the reason. I was expecting. I was hoping that. That's the pass you get.
Yes, that's the pass I get.
I give it to you as the HNG. Alright, no problem.
So we're going to be talking about how she has evolved in her creative career. How she's gone from she has tried plenty things.
Yeah, she has.
She don't try.
She has changed again.
So basically today's video we're going to talk about how she's evolved, gone into different aspects of creative industry and where she is right now, how that has been going, and yeah. So tell us, what are you doing right now? How has that been?
Well, right now I am acting. I am on a major Showmax series called WURA. If you haven't heard of it, you are slacking because it's actually a really, really big deal, and you should download Showmax and you should watch WURA because it's premium stuff. So yeah, I am in WURA right now and we're going to be filming for the next 7 months. Yeah, because it's just 260 episodes something. So I'm gonna be here for a while. And that's just season 1. And that's just season 1. Yeah, that's just season 1.
Roll. How has that journey been? Okay, how did you get into so I know for acting, genuinely, I feel like acting was me, I was not expecting. It was more oh, this fine girl always posting pictures on Instagram, always doing shoots here and there, and then boom, she's acting. Where was that from?
You're actually not wrong.
How did you get into that space? How did you even think that was something that you wanted to do and all of that? So yeah, how did that happen?
Okay, so in 2020, there was the lockdown. And then during the lockdown, I was modeling actively a lot. And then, to kill time and depression, I decided to make TikTok videos. And then I would do a lot of like lip sync challenges, like with voiceovers and all of that. Yeah, I did a lot of those. So like just to kill boredom and just to keep saying and all of that, I did a lot of TikTok videos. And I remember like one Martini, I don't know if you know Martini.
Yeah.
Martini just texted me one day and he's like, you actually see your TikTok videos, blah blah blah. I have like a 1 minute thing I want to do. Would you like to be a part of it? And I'm like, what does it entail? And he's like, oh, don't worry, I'll send you a script. So I just do a 1 minute monologue. What is a monologue? Like I had no clue what I was doing.
Serious?
I'm serious. I was in ED at the time because I was still in school. I remember I dragged my friend to the back of ED. I'm like, we need to do this. I'm like, we need to get this right. And then I didn't know. I had no idea what I was doing. I had never acted before. I had never thought about it. I just knew that people say, oh, you're very dramatic.
I mean,
whatever. Whatever. But then like, so yeah, he was like, oh, I should do that. And then he saw the tape and he was like, oh, this is really good. I'm like, it is? Okay. And he's like, okay, yeah, so we're shooting next week.
Yeah.
So like, and then I went for it and it wasn't bad. I remember going there and it was like, oh, is acting something that you've thought about? I'm like, no. He's like, so why are you here? I said, because I am young and I have decided to try a bunch of random things, whichever one pays off, great.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work out for me, fine. But then I have just decided that I would try and I'll just try different things and just find one that sticks. And so yeah, I did that one. It was a 1 minute thing. We shot throughout the day. And then I'm like, this is actually not bad. And then after that, I did something with Mr. Taiwo. And he's like, oh, okay, he just called me to randomly. Surely act. That shit blew my mind because it was so random.
That sounds very much
it was actually really random. And it's like, oh, can you act? I'm like, I don't know. Like, do you think I can act? Oh yeah, he saw this and he thinks I can. I'm like, okay, no problem. I was like, oh, do you want to do this? I'm like, I don't think my parents are going to agree to that. And he's like, well, just try. And other people were like, just ask.
Yeah.
They're going to, in my mind, I'm like, they're going to say no. So why should I even try? Why should I try? And they're like, oh, just try. I went to meet my dad. I'm like, oh, daddy, somebody wants me to do an acting thing. I had to ask me one question. I didn't pay you. I said yes. No problem. You should write a letter. And I'll sign it.
See, in this life, I just want to say, before you continue, shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
You never know.
You actually never know. My mom was shocked. My mom was like, because you know that thing that mothers do where they're like, oh, go and meet your daddy. So that he will be, so that he will be able to say no. Like, go and meet your daddy. And then I went to meet him and she was like, oh, okay, you're actually going to support this auntie. So yeah, that happened. And that movie is in Netflix now. So
that's what's
On a Vibe. Yeah.
Actually. I saw that movie. Very good movie actually. You guys should watch it. It was actually very nice. I was annoyed at the end. I wanted to beat them. It's like this one.
Please.
But it's fine.
Please.
And that boy that got killed. Oh,
Yeah,
let me know. I'm not
actually.
spoiling it for you guys. You guys can't watch it. On Netflix.
On Netflix. It was quite the experience. So that's the story.
I actually really like that. I mean, from that you can easily tell people that they should try stuff out.
Try stuff out.
Yeah, you're in your 20s.
Yeah, you're 20.
Like you have the opportunity to do things. Like try stuff out. You never know what's going to help you grow.
You actually never knew. You never know though. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I've tried.
People don't rate me. They did it good. Let me just want to say that. Okay, so for I know that you were modeling before now. So like, what was that like? So what I'm trying to get right now is how, as a creative, you've been able to evolve from when you were modeling to right now as an actor, and how have you been able to like adapt?
You've got this. You're doing great. Just keep going.
Have you been able to adapt to like, the changes, having to learn new things? You literally said you just didn't know what you were doing. It was like evolve, adapt,
That.
you try to look like you know what you're doing, even if you don't. Even if it does that,
Sweet baby Jesus.
but that's important.
Yeah, actually. Honestly, you would think that it's still camera, like with modeling and acting, it's still camera. It's not the same thing. Like there's so many technicalities. There's so many. I would hear things on set and I'm like, sorry, what's that? What does it mean? Like so many things. Honestly, let me just say it has been an experience. Like I'm pretty much just learning on the job. Honestly, like I take every day as it comes. I just go there. I'm like, see, what could possibly go wrong? Absolutely nothing. Because why? I am a child of the living God. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing can possibly. I'm serious. I know a lot of times I actually doubt myself because I'm not sure what I'm doing half the time. So I'll just go there and this person did this way, maybe I can actually do it. I can actually do it better like this and all. And then I've had magnanimous support from people around me. They've been really they've helped with that transition. Because imposter syndrome will show you shege.
Show you what?
Shege! Imposter syndrome will show you, it'll make you feel like maybe you don't deserve to be doing what it is that you're doing. But then I honestly don't know. I don't know how I was able to transition to that. I just knew that, okay, at some point in my life, I was like, modeling, yeah, good run, amazing stuff. Acting is looking like something else. Still camera, but it's not damaging my eyes. And it's not, and I don't have to sit, yes, and I don't have to sit for hours. And it's something I enjoy doing. Like I genuinely enjoy doing it. Like it doesn't give me headache. The only headache that I will have is maybe because I'm just stressed from like working all day and all that. But like I love what I'm doing. I'm enjoying it.
Very nice.
Yes.
Even if you are never. You are doing something. Enjoy it.
Yeah, so because you will still see shege.
Yes.
Might as well enjoy it while you're seeing the shege. You know?
If you're going to actually enjoy it, like maybe not enjoy in that moment, but like actually be more gingered to face the challenges.
Yes,
like,
actually.
Going to feel like, okay,
I want to do it.
This.
I want to do it. Yes.
Right? That's actually really nice. So enjoy what you're doing.
Enjoy. Pick a career you love. Please. Please.
But to be honest, I mean, if you want to do it long term, this is something that over like a period of time, maybe 20 years from now, you're still doing this thing. And you want to be sure that this is something I want to enjoy for the rest of the 20 years that I'm doing it, or maybe even more. Maybe you want to even do it for the rest of your life. You never know.
Imagine waking up to go to a job that you hate.
You'll be annoyed.
It's not a good place to be. I can't lie. I wake up on set. You have to be, your call time is 7:30 every day. So I'm up by 6 every day. And yes, I'm angry. That's why am I awake by 6 o'clock? But when I get into makeup and all that, I'm happy. I'm good. I'm back to being great. Cause like, yes, I enjoy it. So yeah.
Your modeling days. She mentioned something about like the light damaging your eyes. How was your experience as a model? Actually, recently I did a video with an upcoming model.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was last video actually released. And basically what she explained was how, like, she was basically explaining like how she evolved, how she's like working in the modeling space right now. If you want to watch it, I'm going to link it here so you guys can watch it. But like she basically explained that all that she's been through and all of that. And I'm trying to understand if that's like a general, if it's something that everybody experiences, or if it's like just certain people that are just like certain.
It's just for few people.
Yes, certain people that have actually gone through things like that, or it's just maybe circumstances or stuff like that. But how was that journey for you? How was it like being a model? Did you enjoy it? You have major challenges every day.
Thank you. So I got into modeling out of, oh my god, you have a very beautiful face. You can actually, do you mind modeling for me? Do you? do you mind? Oh, have you modeled before? I would actually like to use your face for a makeup thing. That's how I got into it. I'm like, and then as per my head is to calculate money. First question, how much are you paying me? So, oh, you're paying me this. Okay, that works. Oh, where's your studio? All right, no problem. So that's how I got into modeling. So I got into it because people told me that, oh, you have the face for it.
Right.
And then I'm always looking for, see, how can we make money and not do Yahoo and not prostitute? Really. And I know that I can't text this right now. Not that I can't ever. I have the brain for it. But like I just can't. I can't text this for now. So like what else can I do? So that's how I got into it. At first it was good because I was getting like a lot of gigs, like traction. I built my Instagram page. Like I was actually very serious with it. I built my Instagram page. I did a lot of shoots. I did my own shoot too. Like I organized shoots with my guys. I think you're one of the guys. Just to like build my Instagram and all of that. And then at some point, it started getting annoying because, and I'm using annoying because it's genuinely upsetting. Like it actually started getting annoying because I felt like the time and the effort was not matching the payment. And I felt like it was worse because most people in the space that I was in, which is like Ibadan, they didn't know how to put proper valuing on the, should I say the art or the work itself, the craft itself. Do you understand? They didn't attach a lot of work to it. Like models are willing to charge ridiculous prices because, oh, I don't mind though, as long as like this person uses my face. So that wasn't helping like other people like evolve and grow and like and all of that. So the challenges I faced, I had a lot. First off, you would charge something and maybe the vendor, whoever it is, would probably get upset with you that why are you charging that much? Mind you, in Lagos, in the Lagos market, they charge as high as ×5 that price.
Before you continue, you bring back on you're wicked.
You're the problem. Like you are the problem that we have. You are actually the problem. Honestly, because like they would charge more, but then because you feel like in this Ibadan you want to be charging this amount. Yes, because truth of the matter is you genuinely feel, oh, it's not just to sit down. It's not just that. Let me tell you what we face. First off, I wake up, I have to make sure that my skin is good for you to paint. And so that when you are editing, you are not swearing for me. So there are skincare products you have to buy. You have to look good. Sunscreen is not cheap. Do you get me? Do you actually get me? Mind your business, please. Sunscreen is not. I'm serious. Sunscreen is not cheap. You have to look good. So I will, because if I come to your studio and maybe I have a bad breath, you won't call me again. Buying all these things, maintaining this beauty costs a lot of money. The boats that I used to get to where it is that you're at, it costs money. Me sitting down there when I know I can be doing other things, that will be you're paying for my time. You're paying for my time, and the damage. Let me tell you, the physical damage that comes with it. Your back will be paining you for sitting down for too long. That's one. Secondly, your sight would have like the backlash for your sight. You don't even want to know
because there's always light in you.
You have light, and then certain people don't know how to work that light properly. Like I have learned from certain people that you don't actually need a lot of light to actually look good. You don't need that. You just need to know what you're doing. No offense, I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing, but like you just need to learn lighting before you can put somebody in front of the camera and then shoot them. Just that. So you are shining lights like 6, 4. Okay, I've been to a shoot. The makeup artist had like 3 ring lights and then those really large bright lights, 2 of that.
For what?
And then you were still complaining that the quality was not good. Is it my fault?
Let me just say, it's one big light and one tiny light we're using right now.
Honestly,
You
and
understand?
it's not even facing
It's not
me.
needed.
It's not even facing me. Like,
But it's cool.
it's cool. Like, the sight damage is actually a lot. I remember when I finally decided that, you know what, if I'm actually going to do this thing, I'm going to actually charge for the damage. I'm not even charging for my time. I'm charging for damages. I'm charging for damages. I was serious. There was one day after a shoot. I kid you not. I was walking home. I was going home, and everything I was doing was black. I'm not playing. Right now, I wear glasses. Today, I went to, you don't even want to know how much I went to pay for the glasses that I'm getting now. I'm not like, I had to upgrade my glasses. I'm serious, because it's actually a lot. Like, the physical, you will be drained, you will be exhausted, because most people don't really care. Not everybody cares about, oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Or do you need anything? Or are you fine? Would you like me? No many people would ask you, have you eaten this morning? As long as they paid you, you come, you look good. And mind you, if they are paying you enough to like cater for those things by yourself, then that's fine. You're not paying me enough to do those things. And then some people will come, you will go there, they'll ask you, oh, why are you breaking out? Is it my fault that I'm stressed?
It is me.
Is it not you that is stressing me? So like it was actually a lot. It was a lot. You go to some don't actually know their craft well. No offense.
The reason I'm having this series, let me just say right now. The reason I started this series is because I feel like a lot of people feel like they know what they're doing even when they don't. And when you try to approach them from a place of, okay, I think maybe this is something you might want to work on.
And
it
do
now
better.
comes off like,
don't teach me my job.
Or are you saying my work
is not good?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's a possibility that you might want to improve.
And do better. Like, it's for you.
And the funny thing is, I'm like, the reason, maybe if you don't hear it from me directly, you don't hear me saying, oh, do this or do that, it might be easier for you to take it in. Maybe if you're seeing from other people's perspectives, people that are on the receiving end, people that are in the industry.
There was a time I started doing like reviews.
And you have a reputation.
I remember there was a time I started doing reviews as a model, because I wanted to like add it, like, okay, what else can I do to like spice up this thing? So I started doing reviews for like jobs that I do. So after the shoot, I would do like a collage, like a blog type thing.
Right.
And then I'll write my experience with the makeup artist, with the hair person, with this, with that. And I realized that people actually care what I have to say. Like, because people would enter my DM and ask, oh, I've actually seen you are a model, blah, blah, blah. I used to do reviews. Oh, can you please recommend makeup artists? Countless times, I've actually recommended people that I've worked with. And I don't even tell them, like, oh, actually recommended it to someone. I don't need to do that. But like, to be honest, people actually enter my DM and they ask. And I'll ask you, there are 3 categories that I will tell them. I said, do you want somebody that can work fast and you will get okay job? Or do you want somebody that will take their time, do a really amazing job? Or do you want somebody that would... Which one do you want? There are categories. And I want to tell you, this person does well, but this is the headache that you might face with that person.
But the fact is, you want to live based on what you just said. You're recommending people based on your experience.
True.
If you have a bad experience with somebody, you're not going to recommend person to anybody else. Like, you're not going to...
Well...
Like, the probability of you recommending them
to somebody else is low. But I actually never did that, funny enough.
You're nice.
Because I never did that because I felt like I should not judge you. I would not judge you maybe if you had an attitude, because I would just think you probably just had a bad day. I would judge you on the work that you did on my face and the time that you took. That was majorly what I would give the reviews on.
That's fine for you, but I feel like a major part of your craft is people management.
True.
You've had a bad day.
True. And like, I don't think people understand the concept of being a model. Like, do you know it is the way you treat me, you will treat your bride?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly how. So if you had a long day, if you had a very long day, someone just pissed you off, all of those things. See, all those things, trust me, I know that it can be very frustrating. Just pack it like this, put it at Ghana Mount, put it aside. Go and meet your
client.
Finish your work, carry that Ghana Mount back on your head. Because to be honest, this person, you're basically transferring aggression. If it's like acting based on the things that have happened to you earlier that
Personally, because imagine if I came to your shoot and I had an attitude.
they are going to be annoyed.
You will be pissed. You will be pissed. Like
Exactly.
you won't want that.
I don't think you should do that to people. I really don't think you should do that to people. But like, okay, so yeah, that's
a lot.
Creative business.
It's not biz. It's not biz.
It's not biz. And I think it's to be honest, all these things, some things are constant, but I feel like so many experiences differ based on where you're working from, like where you're creative, or where your creative business is in, or whatever. If you're working in Ibadan, you might have issues with pricing. If you're working in Lagos, you might have issues with maybe people
management, yeah.
Or something. If you're working in Abuja, it can be distance. Like there's just so many different things that you could be facing as a creative. And to be honest,
it's a lot.
So yeah, those are like the major challenges that you would have had. Or like being a model, the positive parts. What did you like about it?
Oh, I actually loved like when the job is done. Like I love the slay. I can't even lie. Like I don't personally, makeup is not my strong point. I can do it, but will I go out of my way to do it? No. I like those few times when I would like look really nice and people are like, oh my god, this is really nice, this suits you. Yeah. I would not go out of my way to beat my face like that. Even if I'm going for whatever special occasion, I would not go out of my way to do that. So yeah, I liked how I felt in those moments, just looking nice. Do you understand? And I also liked the whole I like the attraction. No, is it attraction? That's not the word. The attention. Sorry, the attention it brought to my page, like my Instagram page. Like people would like, repost, all of that. Like it helped me grow. People would hype. Do you understand? It helped me grow, and I also liked like helping the people that were good to me, and we had like constant. Yes, and we had constant relationships.
Do you notice that she pointed at me?
Basically, like I enjoyed the helping each other part. Yeah. Like AJG would call me, Channel, if you get one shoot to, now let's run it. Like I liked that whole thing of let's do it now, let's create. So the whole creative idea, like okay, let's create something. Let's create something that will make people go, oh my god, that is amazing. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I loved that. I still do.
So these are trial and error,
Yeah, actually. But we still try. Just try.
I love it.
Yes.
I think last part, or one of the most important parts, would be for people that are trying to come into either the modeling space or the acting space. Like, do you have anything that you want to advise them about? Like what's something that you can tell them that can help them as they're starting out, or even people that are in this space already?
Okay.
For modeling, because I know you're also just starting
acting. True. For modeling, yeah, my first advice would be know your worth. Like, look at yourself and put a price tag, like a proper price tag. You're not just a face. You're not just a pretty face or a pretty body or whatever it is. You are a human being. You are a person. Put some value in to your name. Do you understand? And don't be so driven by money. I feel like at the same time, do you get like know your value and don't be so driven by money? Because if you're so driven by money, you take a lot of nonsense that are not necessary.
That's actually very true.
Do you understand?
That's very true.
So like value yourself, value your craft, know what it is that you bring to the table and actually be able to defend it. And don't downsize it for anybody. Just know that you're building and it will get better. Yeah. And the more you do, the more your value increases. The more your value increases, don't drop it. As it is increasing, just let it keep going. Don't drop it. Steady.
But you know, there's the part of what you said. There's the part of like people increasing their prices over time and being worried about. I mean, I'm talking about creatives generally, and then being worried about, are people going to pay?
I face that every single day.
You get people patronize. Come and enter my DM now and say you want to photo shoot. I tell you 1 million naira.
Will you be okay? That's why I said.
Like, will you be fine
with that people just increase it? Yeah. Well, to that I will tell you, like I said, know your have the fear of God. Attach the fear of God to what you are doing. Do you understand? Like, let your valuing be able. That's why I said be able to explain what it is that you're doing. Because by the time you break it down and they understand what you're offering, if the person is for you or if the client is for you, they will stay. Take it from me and how I started out. If the client is your client, they would not. You might do a little bit of back and forth, but eventually you will come to a good deal that would work for you. Do you understand? But like, don't shoot yourself in the leg. And I learned one trick from someone that is very bright. He knows himself. He's probably going to gloat, but whatever. The one is never make the first offer. For any deal that you get, never make the first offer. Sorry. Like, never make the first offer. Do you understand? Unless you have like a steady rate card. And even if you have a steady rate card, never make the first offer. Because half the time we used to shoot ourselves in the leg. You just call price, so 50K, they'll say, no problem, come over. My day should have. Maybe their budget was 50K. I'm serious. So never just ask, what are you offering? So that way you are able to know your range. You're able to gauge, okay, this person's, so maybe I can ask for more in this year. You know how to balance that and be able to explain what you do. This is what I am charging for.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming to the channel.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you're able to learn 1 or 2 things from today's video. And if you feel like there is something that somebody else that you know can learn from the video, please kindly share.
Share.
We have to do.
Yes, it's important.
Please share. Oh, also, lastly, do you want to promote your movie?
Yes. Guys, watch WURA on Showmax, showing Mondays to Thursdays every week. New episodes. There's drama, there's love, there's family. There's a lot, and there's a lot of bad goals that you will enjoy. Actually, so yeah, watch WURA on Showmax, watch All Na Vibes on Netflix, and get back to me. My handle is Toluwani George.
Yeah.
On Instagram and TikTok.
I'm going to add her handle to the screen, and you guys can follow her. Then the link will also be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.
Bye.